You have been many spaces and you will be many more, but in this now, you're this human. Yes. And that's your exploration state. This is what you're here to do. Explore you. Get to know more of you. Understand more of you through the understanding of this space of you as human in connection, very important part of the sentence, in connection with the remembrance of you as eternal. Does that make sense? And does it make sense that that's an important connection to hold? Because there's your balance. New humans are that. They understand they are human. They respect and are grateful for the, yes, adventure of humanity. And they do it from the knowing of their eternalness. That is a viewpoint shift. That is an energy shift, an energy blessing on all of the spaces in your bandwidth, in your broadcast, in your conscious frequency you are being. To be able to allow that space of understanding of yourself. But why am I talking about this in this manner? I tried for 3 days to kind of get a little idea about where we were going with this space today. And usually about 3 days out, I get a little or more, sometimes a week, and I can put some bullet points in a message to you guys to say, we're going to touch on this and touch on that. And then we just allow it to open up, right? But this week, there was nothing to be said. No, I kept hearing, you can't until you get there. You have to just be there, and then you will be able to know where you're going with this. So many things could be happening there. One, higher trust level, right? A deeper trust level to show up, to be present, and to allow. And also, who's connecting in? Who made it to this space today? This is a specific spaces of consciousness meeting me right here in this space, which means we are anchoring a resonance based upon our connection. Does that make sense to you? So the understanding I'm getting really clearly this morning, and it will apply to those who get this video and you watch this after the fact. It always does. You always find your way where you need to be when you need to be there. But the understanding that's really wanting to be seen by us and even loved by us, I see it as a vision of us looking at it as if it's just floating in front of us as an understanding of energy, an opportunity of energy flow. And in this space, maybe we'll do an exercise at the end of class or something. We're going to actually, if you choose to, visualize putting your hands around this concept I'm about to share with you, and then bringing it in and allowing it to be a part of how you be you in this now. So this concept, this understanding that I realized we're here to talk about this morning is allowing us to see ourselves as the new human that we are, and allowing ourselves to trust. This is a big part of this. Trust. We are this. We have become this. We're not trying to get here anymore. We've arrived here. We are this. And really bringing some balance back over to, okay, I am human as I am eternal. Because I feel like a very big space of the being the new human, the becoming the new human, and all of this over the years. We're going on, this is year 5 of this class. Every month without missing a month. We've never missed a month. Some months we did them every week for a while in the beginning. But we really focused for a very long time on expanding our understanding of ourselves as more than human, so that we could bring the more in to benefit the human. So we gave a lot of focus and a lot of teachings about rising above, and about holding awareness, and about having observation, and about navigating the human experience from the higher mind, the higher heart, the eternal you are. So we're really, really focused on the bigger space of ourselves being given opportunity to be, yes, running in our now. We were implementing programming. We were choosing, yes, alignments of running our human from our eternal, running it as the eternal I am, you are, yes, speaking through your mouth. So when you were having a situation with a family member, a friend, a coworker, your own thoughts, you weren't coming at it as the separated out human only. You were coming at it with it as it through the eternalness within your human. Okay, so that's where we've been coming from for a very long time. Yes, and that helped stretch us. That helped open us to be able to really be this space. Now, here's a picture real quick for your mind. If you were preparing to run a marathon, yes, and you had never run a marathon, you would train, most likely, to some extent, to prepare your body, prepare your mind, prepare everything in you to be able to be that space, run that marathon. So you've been preparing yourself, whether you're here for the first day ever, if you are, hello, welcome, welcome, or whether you've been here for almost 5 years or anywhere in between. You have been preparing yourself to acknowledge and live from this balanced space of yourself that you are new. And it is a continual renewal. Yes, it's a be born again every day if you choose, every breath if you choose, by being present and by allowing the now to be new and not packaged with the, yes, interpretation of the past. That's a big one. Many times, yes, we can get into a cycle where every new now moment is being looked at, or we're holding a preconceived idea ready in our back pocket to label our new now as if it is just like yesterday. We get robotic, we go through the same things, we say the same things, we do the same things. And so there's no new nows. New humans have new nows because they're present, because they're living with that balanced alignment of the eternalness and the nowness, the human form. So I think the biggest part of the message today is you're ready, I'm ready, we are ready to, yes, live as our human, more from innate, continual flow of the eternal that we are, and less from having to try to go find that space of ourselves and make sure we're doing it. Having to go use the affirmations or the back pocket tool that we learned along the way. And if you're coming in and you're like, whoa, 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 this is a little new to me, that's all right. I'm telling you, consciousness is moving so much faster than it ever has. There's a tipping point that's happened in the collective. And people that are coming into these concepts now, they're learning them in an inkling of the time that it took many of us years. Does that make sense? It's just a different space of flow of consciousness. So even if you're new to this space, you catch this video, you're in the live even, and you're thinking, wait a minute, I don't know that I'm running the default setting of the I am within my form yet. You are. Trust yourself. You'll see you in your wholeness showing up more and more in your nowness. Come from that as if, come from that knowing. It's like we've solidified this space of who we are. And even though we still have what we call uncomfortable spaces because we are living in a human format with human emotions, and we can have spaces that don't always unfold the way we thought they would, or something like that, or others around us may not hold the direct alignment of thought belief that we have. You are not, yes, you are not processing in the time frames you were before. I'm not processing in the time frames I was before. Things are moving much faster. Things are moving much smoother in the understanding of how we are being us. So we're being asked to what this whole thing is asking of us 19 minutes in to get to this space. Okay, thank you for being patient and hearing it all. We're being asked to basically, yes, ignite our humanness in our wholeness more, amplify our humanness within our wholeness more, because we've been amplifying our wholeness to bring balance to our human, but we're balanced now. So now it's time to kick up your heels. Now it's time to dance. It's in a new way, in a bigger way. Embrace life in a deeper, richer way. Get every ounce of the human experience available to you, all of the spaces of beauty and love and joy. And they can even come within the spaces that don't feel comfortable at first. They're there too. There is joy within the uncomfortable. There is love within the uncomfortable. That's what the higher human, new human, balanced human knows and lives from. And that's how they can embrace life at that deeper level. But there's a message here today for us, and wherever you find this today being your day, to be open to laughing like you've never laughed before, dancing like you've never danced before, singing like you've never sung before, loving like you've never loved before. The richness and ah, the, there's a, I got to take a breath so I don't cry, but I'm going to try to relay this to you. There is a divinity, a sacredness of love, of beauty beyond measure within your laughter, within your dance, within your song, within your words, within the quiet, within your presence. For when you're just sitting by someone, or you're by yourself, or you're with nature, or however you're being, you're human. The divinity is flowing through you. Your divinity is present. You're not trying to remember it anymore. You're not trying to find it anymore. You're not trying to anchor it anymore. It's here. You're here. Oyane. So allow this understanding. Let's do a visual together, because I have more I want to talk about. Let's do the visual now. So the understanding of the joy of the spirit, the understanding of the divine, sacred, holy, and incredibly beyond words beautiful spaces of you being in your human everyday life, the most mundane to the most profound spaces of you, all flowing in that space of alignment. So that's in your hands, if you will. You can visual, you can put your hands up, whatever you want to do, see it in your mind. That's in your hands. And for some of you, this is just a different level. And for some of you, this is the first time you're going and venturing into this depth of connection, of living from this space of yourself as a human. I've been asking you for years to remember your wholeness, to anchor your wholeness, to allow your wholeness. That's your eternalness, that's your divinity. Now I'm asking you to recognize you have. And now, kind of in a sense, step back into that humanness and just rise. Rise in every aspect of your life. Yes, even what we see as the most mundane spaces, paying bills, shopping for food, getting gas, talking with a friend. Let that space of you rise. So this is in your hands. If you're ready, and only if and when, just allow your breath, and at the increment that works for you, yes, the level that aligns for you. Your teams are with you right now. Your teams of light. You are the divine within form. And when you're ready, you just allow yourself to visualize yourself receiving this understanding, placing it in your heart, blessing it with your being, that you have arrived. You are fully anchored here. You are human, and human is beautiful. It is sacred. Yes, it has abilities that many, many light beings wish to be able to sense and feel and experience. And you are one of the chosen ones who got to come and be this space of the soul's expansion. And in this moment, it's like an embracing of the human, a loving of the human, a loving of its ability, your ability to feel. Oh, a richness, availability to feel. How incredible. To register compassion, to sense unity. Yes, peace, freedom, joy, laughter, kindness, and even sadness and sorrow and fear and pain, because they only allow us the opportunity to remember just how glorious love, yes, and peace and joy are. Yes, yes. Just allow your breath, please. Yane. Just allow the space. And just feel that sensation of connection in your body, your vessel, the connection of your divinity, your eternalness, and your humanness, that both are equally valued by you, both are equally loved by you, both are equally embraced by you. And allow a breath. Allow the space and allow yourself to bless it with an openness of your mind and an openness of your heart to see every moment, every day, every space of you in this connected flow of who you get to be. Yes, in this lifetime, this precious lifetime of you. We bless this space and this understanding together, and we anchor it in our root lines. We feel it flow through our heart. Yes, we feel it flow through our crown, our field. Yes. And we feel it, we see it, we understand how it is then creating the world we see around us. Allow your breath, please. This is what new humans do. Ooh, thank you. Thank you. You can bring your focus back slowly, gently to your physical sight, knowing you are still the spaces of the quantum as you are also the spaces of this physical. Yes, you're just using your eyes, your physical eyes, to make note of another space of you, the physical reality of you. And you are that eternal spiritual space of you, even when your eyes are open. All right, so much to celebrate, so much to have gratitude for. Yes, yes. All right. So thank you all. Yes, Kirsten says a big hello to the Sacred Joy folks that are here. Thank you, Kirsten. A big shout out of love to each and every one of you. I'll post this video. You can return to it if you'd like. Comment below it if you want. That's always a great way to share what you picked up on, what you may have experienced or felt or seen. Hello, beautiful Barbie. And thank you for being this space. Thank you for being this space. So I look forward to the next space of us. If you're in AQE Foundations, remember there's no course this Sunday. This is a video only week. The video is already up in the portal if you'd like to check it out. It's the Earth Reconnection video. I felt that would be a very good one to do prior to this big energy and in this big energy of the eclipse. So, all right, we came for this. We're here for this. We are the we. We're just the we in the human formats, but we are the we. I love you. I love you.